Hi guys! Thanks for visiting my channel, and if this is your first time, check out my other videos where I share my experience in taking the CPA exam. So for today's video, I would like to share my opinion about the best order to take the CPA exam. When I was deciding which section to take, a lot of people told me that I should go with FAR first. Why? Well, because it is known to be the hardest of all 4 sections. Which makes sense. If you pass FAR first, then you have a better chance of passing all 3 within the 18-month period. But the problem with that is, say you pass FAR, and your 18-month window starts, and you feel confident that you have enough time to pass all 3. But then let's say life happens. I don't know, you get busy at work, or you have a relationship problem, or you are just having a hard time passing the rest of the 3 sections. And then your 18-month is over, and you just lost the credit for FAR. That means retaking the hardest exam that you already passed. I would be so devastated if that happened to me. But if you love FAR, then that probably wouldn't bother you. But in my opinion, these are the things that you have to consider in deciding which order to take the exam. Number 1. For your first exam, take the one that you're most comfortable with. I chose audit because I enjoyed my auditing class when I was still in school. I wanted to start my CPA journey studying for something I'm interested in. I also wanted a higher chance of passing to give me that motivation and validation that I can pass the rest of the sections. So for your first exam, pick the one that's easier for you. If you're a tax guy, go with reg. If you love cost, go with BEC. Just remember that passing your very first exam is a big deal because it will set the tone for the rest of your CPA exam experience. Number 2, since you did an easy one first, pick a harder one for your second. I picked reg because I hate tax. And if you watched my video about reg, you probably know how much I dislike tax. But the reason I did that was because I had high hopes that I would pass audit. And that passing score would give me the drive and the energy to study for my least favorite material. Number 3, you did an easy one and then a hard one, so what should you do next? Yes, an easy one. And for me, that's FAR. Now, I'm not saying that FAR is easy at all. I'm actually studying for it now, and people are correct. It's a lot of material to cover and it's not easy. I'm just saying that between BEC and FAR, I figured I'd like FAR better. I am not a big fan of cost accounting and economics, so after studying for net operating losses, basis, and all that stuff, I was not about to study variances. We all have different take on each section. I know some people who love tax and hate audit, or absolutely hate FAR but love BEC. So the ideal order of taking the CPA exams really depend on what your strengths and weaknesses are. But I think the idea of taking the hard one between the easier ones would work for anyone. I don't know why I said that, but that's a lot of ones. So for those of you who already passed the exam, or if you're taking it, leave me a comment below because I'm really interested to know what order worked for you. And if you're studying for this exam, or if you're an accounting student, or even if you're already in the workforce, I invite you to join me on Instagram. I'm a part of a great community of people who understand exactly what you're going through. We share success stories and lift each other up when we feel unmotivated. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. Happy studying and good luck in your exams. We got this.